The ongoing Middle East conflict has captivated biblical scholars, prompting questions about prophecy fulfillment. Are current events aligning with ancient predictions? As tensions rise, we analyze how these developments correspond with scriptural passages, offering insights into their potential significance for Israel's future and the broader implications for global peace and security.
The 2025 conflict marks a critical escalation, with Israel facing simultaneous threats from Iran, Gaza militants, and Hezbollah. This multi-front war began with a devastating Hamas attack in October 2023, killing over 1,300 Israelis. By 2025, the situation evolved into a full regional war, presenting unprecedented security challenges for Israel.
Israel's central role in end-times prophecy captivates global audiences, despite its small size. This focus arises from its biblical significance as a spiritual and geographic epicenter for prophetic events. Social media magnifies this attention, with billions engaging in discussions on military actions, peace talks, and archaeological finds, all seen as potential signs of divine timelines. On May 14, 1948, Israel's reestablishment marked a pivotal prophetic fulfillment, as foretold in Ezekiel 36-37. This regathering, following centuries of dispersion and persecution, is seen as prophecy's super sign. The Bible predicted the Jewish diaspora and their eventual return, igniting the end-times prophetic clock with Israel's national rebirth. Key prophetic texts from the Old Testament, such as Ezekiel, Daniel, Zechariah, and Psalm 83, outline Israel's future and end-time events. The New Testament, including Jesus' Olivet Discourse, 2 Thessalonians, and Revelation, offers frameworks for apocalyptic timelines. Interpretations vary: literal, symbolic, pattern recognition, and historical context, each providing unique insights into prophecy. Jesus warned of wars and rumors of wars as signs of the end times, not the end itself. These conflicts, like Israel's ongoing multi-front wars, are birth pains indicating greater events. Constant threats and diplomatic tensions heighten anxiety, while natural disasters and famines exacerbate global instability, aligning with his prophetic vision.
Psalm 83 outlines a coalition of nations conspiring to erase Israel. This ancient text resonates with today's geopolitical tensions as Gaza, Lebanon, and Syria align against Israel. Scholars debate whether this prophecy is distinct or part of broader end-time scenarios, yet the parallels with current hostilities are striking.
Ezekiel 38-39 outlines a prophetic invasion of Israel by a coalition led by Gog from Magog, often identified as Russia, alongside Persia or modern Iran. This alliance, including Gomer, Togarmah, Libya, and Ethiopia, emerges from the north. Current geopolitical alliances between Russia, Iran, and others suggest a potential fulfillment of this prophecy, though some aspects remain pending. Zechariah's prophecy foretold Jerusalem as a cup of trembling, a focal point of global conflict. Today, 86 United Nations resolutions target Israel over Jerusalem, and 45 nations refuse to recognize it as Israel's capital. Despite this, Jerusalem attracts 37 million tourists annually, highlighting its enduring significance and the ongoing international tensions surrounding it. Biblical prophecies, such as Zechariah 12:3, foretell Israel's isolation and hostility in the end times. Today, anti-Semitic incidents are surging globally, aligning with these predictions. Israel faces unprecedented delegitimization on campuses, forums, and social media, highlighting its increasing geopolitical isolation.
Revelation 16:16 identifies Armageddon as a pivotal end-times battle site in northern Israel. Historical conflicts at Har Megiddo foreshadow this prophesied gathering. Current Middle East militarization and global power involvement suggest a trajectory toward this scenario. Religious extremism and shifting alliances further align with the prophecy, indicating a potential path to this climactic event. Daniel 9:27 predicts a future leader confirming a 7-year peace treaty with many nations, possibly involving Israel. Current diplomatic efforts like the Abraham Accords hint at this prophecy's potential fulfillment. Although no treaty yet matches the biblical description, these initiatives lay the groundwork for a future agreement, possibly involving restored temple activities.
Current events are seen as foreshadowing rather than fulfilling end-times prophecies. Key events like the Ezekiel 38 Magog invasion remain incomplete. Prophetic gaps exist, such as Israel not living securely and the absence of a third temple. Yet the alignment of geopolitical realities with biblical scenarios suggests a setting stage for future fulfillment. Israel's regathering in 1948 marked a pivotal prophetic fulfillment, aligning with Ezekiel 36:37, Isaiah 11, and Jeremiah 31. Jerusalem's restoration in 1967 during the Six-Day War fulfilled Jesus' prophecy in Luke 21:24. Additionally, recurring wars and regional conflicts echo Psalm 83 and Zechariah 12:3, highlighting ongoing tensions around Jerusalem.
Several major prophecies remain unfulfilled. The Ezekiel 38-39 invasion by Magog and Persia hasn't occurred, as Israel isn't living securely. The Jewish temple's rebuilding is essential, yet the Temple Mount is under Islamic control. The 7-year covenant in Daniel 9:27 and a global government from Revelation are also pending, despite ongoing globalization. The acceleration of prophetic events is marked by unprecedented convergence: Israel's nationhood, Jerusalem's control, and global surveillance technology. Social media and 24-hour news cycles amplify awareness, creating urgency. With 78% of Americans believing in end times and 41% of the global population accessing prophecy content online, the perception of prophetic fulfillment is intensifying. Historically, Christians have often linked conflicts like the Crusades and World Wars to end times, yet final prophecies remain unfulfilled. Scholars warn against overconfidence in current events as prophetic fulfillments, highlighting confirmation bias. Interpretations vary. Premillennialism, amillennialism, and postmillennialism offer different prophetic frameworks, while some scholars suggest symbolic readings of apocalyptic literature.
Key developments in the Middle East may hold prophetic significance. The Israel-Iran conflict could escalate to direct confrontation, aligning with Ezekiel 38:39. Diplomatic efforts might lead to peace agreements, echoing Daniel's covenant prophecy. Watch for shifts in alliances involving Russia, Iran, and Turkey, and activities related to temple reconstruction in Jerusalem. Matthew 24 highlights the need for vigilance and spiritual readiness as end-times events unfold. Prophecy strengthens faith, offering perspective amid chaos. Current events aligning with biblical prophecies reassure believers of Scripture's relevance and reliability, affirming that history progresses toward a divine conclusion. Keep watch, for you do not know the day your Lord will come. Israel's current conflicts align with biblical prophecy patterns, suggesting prophetic foreshadowing. The regathering of Israel, Jerusalem's global status, and hostile nation alignments indicate potential signs. With Israel's existence, technological advances, and geopolitical shifts, serious attention is warranted. Study prophecies, monitor events discerningly, and focus on spiritual readiness to navigate these times wisely.